Hey, sixth graders, Mr. Newman here. So we're going to start creating our own Civil War timeline. So the purpose of this video is to help you if you have any directions or anything that you might need questions as far as how this should all work and what you should be doing. You can always watch this video to help you out, just to remind you. Sometimes we just need reminders as to what should I be doing and how should I do it and what are the resources that I have available to me. So you have this video, you can watch it as many times as you feel you need to in order to help you with your own Civil War timeline as we get started here in class. So on Monday, March 29th, what we're going to do is we're going to do a short warm-up. It's going to be a Civil War interactive history adventure. So what that is where we choose which path to go so we can get a little different understanding of how life was during the Civil War and what was going on. On Monday, the day's learning is going to be mostly about the Battle of Fort Sumter, which is the beginning of the official start of the Civil War. Your expectation today, you are going to learn about the Battle of Fort Sumter. Your goal is to complete all the steps in Canvas modules. So what you're going to be doing, along with going to Canvas modules, is you're going to be filling out a note sheet. It is a paper note sheet. You're going to get one of these in class. So the first thing you're going to do is fill out a what, when, where, why, and then a short summary about the Battle of Fort Sumter. Then we're going to look at a guy by the name of Charlie Goddard, who he is. You're going to learn about the 1st Minnesota Volunteer Regiment that volunteered to go serve in the Civil War. So you're going to get a Minnesota angle from that step, learning about Charlie Goddard. And what you're going to do here is do a keyword notes or a double entry notes here and write a short summary. And then the third box down below here are sum it all up boxes, and I'm going to go through and explain those. So as you are researching the Battle of Fort Sumter, the first thing you're going to do is get some general background knowledge about the fort and what was going on. So what you're going to do is you're going to go over to Canvas, and in Canvas modules, you will find each day here, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, is a different battle. So today is Monday. We're going to look at Battle of Fort Sumter. Tomorrow, you're going to look at Battle of Bull Run, and Wednesday, Battle of Antietam. And they're all the same process of what to do each day. For this video, you'll find it right here and the timeline directions. And there's also a copy of this document if you want it digitally, or if you lose your paper copy, you'll have that there. For those of you who are at home, you can download yours right here. So back in modules, we're going to look at Monday, the Battle of Fort Sumter. So when I tap on that, you're going to find some resources. The first two resources, the video, the website, are going to help you fill out this part of your notes. So what is already there? That's the Battle of Fort Sumter. When, month, day, and year, you just write in what month is it, what day is it, what year is it, because on our timeline we need to know chronological order. You're going to look at where did this battle take place, what city and which state was it nearest. Why is this battle significant? This is probably one of the most important pieces. Why is this battle significant? Write a short sentence right here, and then a short summary, and there's a frame right here to help you with it. The Battle of Fort Sumter took place on, you're going to use your information from there, in the city of, use your information there to fill it in, and then the battle is significant because, and then you'll have your short summary all in one location. When you're finished with that, you're going to move on to learning about the Minnesota connection during the Civil War. So you're going to go to Charlie Goddard Goes to War in the app on page 8.11. Now in Canvas, you'll notice here that in step 3, I have Minnesota History, Charlie Goddard Goes to War, 8.11, tap here. This is going to bring you to the app online. If you have the app on your iPad, which you should, use that as well. You can use that. It's the same thing. This just makes it a little bit easier for you to find. If you need to log in, the username is 284, password is Loon. So let's tap on that link, and here it brings us to the app. So you're going to go down and you look 8.01. I need to find 8.11. switch through here. This is all the information we looked at for the causes. And you'll notice on 8.11 right here, you're going to see this part. Charlie goes to war. You read these two paragraphs only. For those two paragraphs, after you've read those, you're going to go here, fill in your keywords, write a short summary about Charlie Goddard's experience. Make sure you use and underline each keyword in the summary. So you should have 3 to 5, use those in your summary, and then underline them. And then the third step you're going to do is the sum it up boxes. So what are 3 words that describe the Battle of Fort Sumter? So as you've learned research about the background of Fort Sumter, write 3 words that describe that battle to you. What are 3 words that describes Charlie's experience on page 8.11? 1, 2, 3. And then write down 1 connection that you have to Fort Sumter. Now remember, connections can be experiences you've had, movies you've watched, maybe books you've read, or a magazine you've read, or it could be a picture you saw. Anything that you can connect it to your everyday life. Maybe you had a conversation with a parent or a brother or a sister or a grandma or an aunt or an uncle or whoever, and that could be your connection. Just you're going to have to dig a little bit deeper. If you can't find one right away, you'll find one. Just dig a little deeper into your thinking. And then finally, same thing here, but write 1 connection you have to Charlie's experience of going to war. When you're done with that, you're going to go show that you have your notes to the teacher. Teacher is going to sign it or initial it here. But there's one more thing you're going to need to do, and that's this quiz. So if you go back to Canvas, you'll notice number 4 here is check your understanding. So this is the quiz, and it is going to be set up as a Kahoot. Now, please sign in with your first name and last initial. So when we tap on that link, it's going to bring us to the Kahoot. This is where I'm going to sign in using my first name, right here, my nickname, and last initial, and then click go, and it'll bring you through questions about Fort Sumter that you should be able to answer based off of the notes that you have here. Now, when you're done with that, I'm not sure, it will give you a quiz score. If it does, you can write your quiz score right here, and then you're done for that day, okay? So then what's gonna happen is no homework. The next day you come back on, or you're gonna find this right here on the modules. Here are your independent work Trojan Pride expectations. So you're prepared, you're responsible, you're inclusive, dependable, and empathetic. So I expect you to follow these as you're doing your independent work. And then on Tuesday, you're just going to go through and do the same thing. It's going to be the same process. The only difference is it's going to be a different battle. And then on Wednesday, it's going to be the same thing. It's just a different battle. So I hope you felt this was useful, and this will be a tool that you can use to remind you each day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, of what to do. If you use your time wisely, you should not have any homework for that day of school, because you should have more than enough time to get some of your work done. All right, I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy learning about the Civil War. And if there's any questions, you can email me or ask your teacher, and we'll go from there. All right, thank you, and enjoy.